Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone's having a great day today. So today's video, this is overdue, okay? I'm a little late on getting this video out. If you noticed or didn't notice, I took a little bit of time off. I wasn't sick or anything, but actually it's been crazy heat here. It's like the heat index has been like up to 115, which is really unusual for this area. And I've been working on projects, been hanging out with Devin, been teaching teenagers how to swim. Like, it's been a lot of things going on, a lot of really good things. But I'm finally here going to show you everything that I got in my June Boxyluxe. Now, a little bit of spoiler, I think this is one of the best boxes they've had in a while, so I'm actually really excited to talk about these products with you. But yes, before we get into things, I'll remind you guys to hit that subscribe button, and yeah, let's get into the video. Alright, so before we get into the unboxing, if you guys hear some unusual sounds going on in the background, I am filming during business hours. People got things going on outside, and I've done what I could to kind of dampen the sound, but you still might hear it bleed through the door. But anyways, the variation that we have is number 409, and yeah, let's get into some products. First one that I got is from Elemis. This is the Clarifying Clay Wash. I love me some Elemis. They are one of my absolute favorite brands when it comes to skincare out there, but I had never tried this cleanser. I do have combination skin. You know, sometimes it's dry in the winter, it's more oily during the summer, so I wasn't sure how this would work, if it would be a little bit too intense for me, but it actually was quite nice. Whenever I was first trying this out, I tried to use it with a sponge that I got from another subscription box recently, and it seemed to soak up the product, so it didn't work really well like that. So I highly recommend that you just use your hands with this. And it didn't leave my skin feeling stripped, it wasn't irritated. Some people, whenever they were describing this product, they said that they didn't like the scent. I personally didn't have an issue with it. I thought it was, you know, kind of clean smelling, kind of fresh. It wasn't really floral, wasn't anything like a pretty scent. It was just nice. Now, I have actually tried several different cleansers from Elemis, and while this one's not my favorite from them, they have the Marine Clean cleanser that I actually really love. This one is still solid. So it's not the most exciting product in the box, but it's definitely something that I can get use out of. The next skincare item we have is from Huda Beauty's brand. Now, I know that this has been in the box, but I've always missed out on it whenever it was in the box previously. There's hair flying around. So I was really glad to get that in this month's box. But this is the Wishful Honey Balm Jelly Moisturizer. The scent on this product, oh my goodness. You smell the lavender in here, and it's not overpowering to the point where it's going to drive you crazy, but it's just the right amount. It's super pleasant. A lot of people said that they can use this for like their spa experience, and with it being lavender, I totally get that. And it's a little bit thicker than what my skin is used to, so in my personal recommendation, I will say it's probably best to use at night over your serums and kind of lock all your moisture in. And kind of with the lavender, it's relaxing. You can kind of, you know, help like aromatherapy with some people. It helps them go to sleep. So I highly recommend using it that way. As far as the ingredients, I was very happy to see that turmeric was in this, and it's really good for redness, inflammation, which I have rosacea, so it's definitely a plus for me. And this product has such a unique, it's not texture, that's not the word I'm looking for, finish. It has this little purple iridescent, almost like a holographic look to it. I was worried about showing my foundation, but thankfully it didn't. It did really well, and I'm so glad to finally have this. I know so many people are kind of split. Either they really love it or they couldn't stand it. I'm gonna say I'm in the really love it category. Now we're gonna cross into a little bit more of our makeup products. Now this one is technically, I'm gonna call it a dual purpose product, but this is from Keys Soul Care, the Let Me Glow Illuminating Serum. I read on their website that you can use this as a primer, and that's exactly what I did today. And I'm very happy to say that it kind of left my skin not shiny, not shimmery. It just had a nice, healthy glow to it. It left my skin feeling really nice. And I'm having a really good skin day today. I put this on before I did my foundation, and my foundation laid beautifully. Even my trouble area here, it just looks good. To me, in person, it looks really nice. The foundation, it didn't do any weird clumpiness, didn't do any weird anything. And speaking of foundation, I mixed this in with my foundation today. I wanted to switch it up a little bit, and I'm just really into more of the glowier products here lately, and this did so well. That's probably how I'm going to be using this. This is not going to go with my skincare with the serums on that shelf. It is just going to go in my drawer with my primers. I've got a couple of things that I mixed in with my foundations whenever I'm in the mood, but I think I will be using this a ton. And back to the smell, because I like to sniff my makeup products apparently. This product smells like roses. Again, I'm very lucky that none of these products had a really crazy scent this month. It's not overpowering, it's just fresh floral. It is very pleasant, and it didn't trigger any kind of allergies, anything like that. I know some people have a really hard time with products that have rose in them, and I don't think you're going to have any issues with this. Now, on top of the product itself, I love Kia Soul Care packaging. Just the way they do this, it just looks luxurious. It has a nice weight to it. I really like the way they do this. I had to take this out for a little bit of a photo shoot today, and she photographed very well. But yes, now continuing on with our makeup products, this is technically not makeup, but it is to be used with your makeup. We have a set of beauty sponges. And I know there was a lot of chatter on this online about the price in these. The box of 6 sponges, 3 full size and 3 minis, retails for $65. But I totally get it. $65 is a lot to kind of drop at one time when it comes to sponges. But think about beauty blenders. You know, they're 20 bucks a piece. They may have gone up by now, the way everything else has with the COVID stuff going on. They may have gone up in price, but you get 6 sponges for $65. But they are antibacterial. That's something that I don't think any of my other sponges in my collection are. So I used it today. They bounced really well. They didn't leave any weird marks on my skin. I will say these hold on to a ton more water than I've noticed with other sponges. So you really have to give it a good squeeze. Like, oh, see, there's even, like, these things really hold on to the water crazy. I wrung these out so many times, and I even wrung it out mid-process, and there's still a ton of water in that. So it makes your skin feel extra juicy whenever you're using it. So the way that these are made, with them being antibacterial, they're made to reduce acne and breakouts. I think a lot of people could really use more help with that when it comes to the beauty blenders, because sometimes that is a contributing factor. So back to the card here, I wanted to read this part for you. This is developed in support and solidarity with our LGBTQ+ community, where you can always be proud to be you. And on the box here that everything is housed in, and I think the packaging is so pretty, a portion of the proceeds from this collection will be donated to the Trevor Project. I think that's perfect. I think it's perfect timing for Boxycharm. I am definitely going to get use out of this set because the price point is just the only reason why people are saying anything. The sponges are good. I actually really like these. And even the little ones, you know, they're not really something that I use typically in my makeup routine, but I made a point to use them today. It definitely came in handy whenever you get into the under eye area, and had to use it to get in around my nose, had to use the point to get further inward here in the inner corner. They worked out really well, and they did a super job blending out everything. I have no complaints whatsoever. I'd say if you are definitely in the market to buy some more beauty sponges, like if you're trying to refresh what you already have in your collection, you know, go ahead and toss the old ones because they do hold bacteria. Unlike these, I think it's definitely a good investment, and you get so many for the price. Now the rest of these products, they are strictly makeup. We have 4 items left to go over, so you're going to see how I use each of those in today's video, including a eyeshadow palette I used to create this look today. It's so pretty, but make sure you keep on watching until the end of the video and you can kind of see that tutorial on how I created this look. But first, let's start with our blush. Yes, we have another liquid blush, and I remember the one that we got from Ciate London. That one, it drove me crazy because it never seemed to actually dry down. It just stayed sticky and kind of drove me a little crazy, if I'm being honest with you guys. But this one is from Iconic London, and this is actually the sheer blush, and the shade that I got sent is, I don't know. I had to pull out the box to be able to figure out what the shade name was. This is the shade Rose Riot, and I think it's kind of weird that it's not on the component. Why would they not include that? Just saying. But anyways, this product has kind of restored my faith in liquid blushes. It did so well. I actually really like the way this turned out. Honestly, I probably went a little bit heavy with my blush in this look, but I couldn't help it. This is a sheer blush, so it is, I'm very happy to say that it is definitely a buildable formula. Whenever I put it on, it was a little bit too sheer, so that's why I kept layering it on. And I was a little bit afraid at first because I thought it was going to get gummy. I thought it was going to get kind of weird feeling, but it never did. And I actually waited for it. I don't have a stitch of powder on my face right now. I just have my foundation, contour, color correcting, and then this liquid blush. I had even planned on putting a blush over top of this in case there wasn't enough pigmentation to it, but this is so pretty. Everything set really, really nice, and everything blended well. I love this. And the retail value on this is $27. Oh, okay, so this is a gel to watercolor formula, so that's why it dried down really well. And it doesn't seem to be budging at all. Like, I've had my makeup on for a little while today, and nothing so far. Everything's looking really good. I definitely want to get more shades of this in the future to add to my collection because I am in love. And now moving along with our makeup products, I do have two separate lip products for today's video. First one is from NARS, and this is their iconic lipstick. It retails for $26, and the shade that I was sent is Chelsea Girls. Now this is a sheer formula. I didn't know NARS made sheer lipsticks versus full pigment. Again, I don't know if this lip color actually goes with the eye look that I created today, but I wanted to try everything that came out in the box all in one video. We made it work. This is actually a super hydrating formula. It felt very, very creamy on the lips, and I don't expect it to last very long. I think because it's such a creamy formula, it's going to wear off throughout the day, but that's okay. I don't mind just reapplying it. The shade is actually very, very beautiful. I did a swatch of this earlier, and it's so nice. And I have watched a few other unboxing videos, and people were saying that their NARS lipsticks arrived melted and they were having issues with it. Thankfully, mine only had minimal damage. There's only like a little smudge there on the edge where it started to melt, but so far I haven't had any issues with it. And the other lip product that I got is from Patrick Ta, and I think everyone may have gotten this. I'm not sure right offhand. I'm trying to think of everything that I've seen online. There's so much talk about this, I can't remember it all. But this is the Major Glow Lip Shine, and this retails for $22. This is a universal shade. It's going to look good on everyone because it doesn't have a heavy base to it. Doesn't really have much of a base at all either. This has a champagne and gold glittery flecks in it, and it's because it doesn't have a base, it can be layered over any kind of lipstick. And I noticed today whenever I was trying this on, this does have kind of like a minty scent to it. It kind of felt refreshing in a way. The one thing I can say about this isn't sticky at all in the least bit. And I think this is actually meant to be more like a lip oil, a cushioning lip oil versus a lip gloss. I go back and forth about glosses. Either I like them or I don't, but I always love a good lip oil. So if you're like me and you can't stand the stickiness, especially because like your hair will get into it, I think you'll really enjoy this. Now let's talk about my, you guys already know this, eyeshadow palettes are one of my favorite things to get in my collection. And so this is kind of my favorite item in the whole box. Like honestly, it's a tie between the eyeshadow palette and the blush. The blush was really, really good, guys. I'm so surprised how much I enjoyed that. But the eyeshadow palette that we got is from Rare Beauty. And this is the Come to Play palette. This thing is so stinking cute. I love Rare Beauty, and I'm so happy to get more products from them in my box. And this eyeshadow palette, everything from the packaging is so nice. The retail value on this, before I forget, is $29. So it's affordable. The packaging, again, is so nice. I love the way they arrange these shades, and I love that, you know, in a lot of palettes, whenever it comes to shimmers, they really, you would expect this to maybe put a shimmer in one of the smaller pans, but no. They put that glitter in there as the main attraction in this palette. And it is really, really hard to even catch it on camera how beautiful this glitter is. I have tried it in multiple angles, like trying to show it in here. I went outside and I thought I was doing pretty good showing it, but it catches the light in such a unique way that it's about dang near impossible to get it on camera. So pretty. There's a lot of pigmentation to the shadows. They blended beautifully. And for some reason, these tones, they always remind me of romance. And if you've been watching my videos for a while, you know when it comes to romance and date night with Devin, I had to go with my classic halo eye. But yes, if you're interested in the look that I created today with this eyeshadow palette, make sure you keep on watching. We're going to roll that footage for you now. Okay guys, so that is my little tutorial on how I created this eye look. Again, I really like the way this turned out. It's absolutely beautiful. And that is everything that I got in this month's box. I thought they did really good this time. I said it in the beginning, I'll say it again in the end. This was just a good month. Luxe, one of the weird thing about Luxe is a lot of times they throw in so many lifestyle items in there that it kind of, you know, makes me lose interest in it. But the fact that they are making this a little bit more makeup heavy, there was a couple, you know, a couple of skincare items in here, but it's something that I really wanted. And yeah, and cleanser. Didn't really need another cleanser, but I was happy to have it because anything that doesn't leave your skin feeling irritated afterwards is really, really nice. If you have sensitive or dry skin at all, you definitely know what I'm talking about. Oh, and there's Devin. Hold on one second. Okay, everything going good though?
Yeah, I'm going to the gym and then I'll be back.
Alright, babe. Well, I will see you very soon. I love you.
Love you.
Alright, bye, babe.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, sorry about that. I don't remember where I was at in this video. So as far as the other products, the sponges, again, definitely something that I'll get use out of. And actually, it's good timing because a lot of my sponges do need to be thrown out. Probably my favorite things out of the whole box are these three here. The blush, the primer, serum, and the eyeshadow palette. I think these three products made it well worth the value of the box. Everything else is just a bonus and I can definitely get use out of it. But yes, I know it's late in the month, so guys, make sure you come to the comment section. let me know what you got in your box, what variation that you got. If you have weights for it, make sure to drop that down below, because maybe someone's interested and they're still waiting on their box, but they can see the tracking and see the weight. So just drop that down below. But yes, thank you so much for taking time to watch this video. I love you all. I hope you're having a great day or night, and I'll see you in the next one.